Ah, morning everybody. You join me on my last airfield trip before it closes. I've got the possibility to do 3 nights. The weather forecast is pretty cool. The pressure is pretty cool. Just my favourite moon phase is here, which isn't so cool, but it's the last 3 nights I can do before it closes, so not a lot I can do about it. It is what it is, isn't it? So I've done a couple of trips so far. I've just gone back to the 3rd one. I realised I left my car keys in the coat, in the swim. Always helps, doesn't it? There we go. So yeah, we're a bit of humming and hawing about this, but we have gone back in this swim. Nearly didn't, I must admit. The other swim's close to the car park, so if I have any sort of children issues and have to go home, yeah, that would have been easier, but this is the swim I much prefer, so there we go. Right, I'm going to bid you farewell, because I'm actually in the swim, and I need to get some rods out, need to get some stuff going. Rightio. Well, here I am, back out on the island. There's a few people over this far side. I see 3 people over there at the moment. I don't know if there's any more. To be perfectly honest with you, I knew that was going to be the case, so I didn't bother going over there. I sort of came over here with about sort of 3 or 4 swims in mind. One of these 3 on the island, and I wasn't really sure which one of the 3 I wanted, I must admit. I didn't sort of muck around making a decision this morning. I went and spent sort of 5 or 10 minutes in each, yeah, decided that the best option is the middle one. That's what I feel anyway. First one's a lot closer to the car, gives me a little bit better access to everything else, but what it doesn't give me, I don't think, is the access to what I need around the lake. But at the moment we've got clear blue skies at the moment. There's rain around. I know there's rain around. It's coming from the sort of southwest, south. The only thing that sort of worries me is the south wind, but it's going to be 20 miles an hour, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just hope that forecast doesn't change on me. Yesterday wasn't too bad, so hopefully, yeah, today's going to be okay. Tripping over stumps and twigs and everything. I notice I've got the Titan T2. I'll tell you what you also notice as well. If you look through here, that is well and truly filling up with water in there now. The water level has come back up over the last couple of days. Just a text of ramble now, quite considerably really. I went sort of, there's a couple of fords you go across to get here if you go a certain route. I went through one ford and I avoided the other ford. It was quite high, and I know the other ford can be a bit deeper, so I just didn't think it was worth the bother. But now at the moment it's looking absolutely gorgeous out there, all set, ready to go. You also notice I've got the overwrap on. I think we've got sort of, well, 3 days of on and off rain and showers and things, so it's going to be comfortable, going to be cozy. It's nice to be all comfort and everything like that, nice and warm and dry. It's absolutely beautiful over there. I've been around with a tractor and mowed all the lawns. Looks absolutely lovely, which they do this time of the year, just before winter. All I've basically done is exactly what I was fishing before, wrapped it up, chucked them out. I'll do that until about sort of 2ish, maybe 1ish. It all depends on the rain coming through. What I actually fancy doing. I fancy rebaiting or doing something like that. Chopping the swim up, or say chopping the swim up. Because it might be chopping the swim up. I was here, the last thing I was here was on Tuesday, so it's only Saturday morning now. Yeah, so get a little bit of bait out there for the next couple of nights, and all should be good really. But yeah, I'm pretty nicely tucked up in there, hopefully. everything's all ready to go. Stick to the same spots I was before, so I might sort of let around a little bit and try and work out sort of a better margin spot to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, that's better. It's hot, just like last time. It's hot outside. Yeah, funny, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, so I'm going to relax now and get a brew on, and yeah, sort of enjoy the view until the rain comes down. Well, may look like it's pretty nice out there, but well, it is actually at the moment. But it's only just literally to stop chucking it down. So I thought I'd better do a little bit more videoing while I stand the chance to actually do it. Do the squeaking, it's just getting off the chair really. I've spawned out now on the right hand rod, and a nice little margin spot on the left hand rod. Catapult a load of bait out, so it's not that far at all. It's just like in catapult range, which is absolutely perfect. Yeah, and hopefully I'll have a rattle off. It'll be interesting to see what sort of happens with the margin rod. I might have to redo my rods because it's sort of, well, it's not really down the margins. I'm just sort of a little bit worried about the angle of the line on the take, because I know what these fish are like realistically. They can be extortionately violent and aggressive on their takes, so it's just, well, yeah, see where it goes from that one realistically. Yeah, so you know, there's plenty of fish showing, plenty of fish moving, yeah, plenty of people about doing stuff and bits and pieces. You know, a few people wandering around having a little look. Someone driving around a little while ago, got a little bit sorry for him. Oh, there's a fish on that corner of that island. They do love that spot. Always they seem to love it when no one's there. I'm going to try that island next year a little bit more. Yeah, I love it because it's just, it's all looking very good at the moment. Really, really is. Yeah, so plenty of fish in the area. Got the bait out there. Just hopefully something's going to sort of rip off. Really, I've got to be careful and mindful about my branches to the right. I was going to bring something so I could do a bit of pruning if I had any issues, because now the water level's got up, I don't know if I can get out so far. I might have to sort of play around with something on that. Just have to see really. I don't know where I was and what I'd done before, but you know, the overwrap's on there now. It's all sorted out. The sort of GoPro's all sort of set. Just turned around and I had another fish then, didn't I? Well, I had no idea where it was. Well, Canadians coming in, that'll be an enjoyable night. Whether the Canadians are going to be around and the deer are going to be around, rushing again and giving it large, I don't know. And that sort of light, you can see a sort of colour change on the island, on the trees in the distance. It's, you know, the autumn colours are really starting to sort of come into life. The oak trees are changing colour. So yeah, it does look nice. I do like the colour change. I don't necessarily like the temperature change and the way the fish go sometimes when it's like this in here, but well, so one or the other. You can't sort of I don't know, I have both, can you, realistically? Yeah, I'm confident that something's going to rattle off. Margin rod, don't know, really don't know. The big is set back. I'm quite quiet. I know they come along here in the springtime. I'm just not sure whether they come along this bank this time of the year. It's very, very clear water. If I sort of take it wrong, actually, to be fair, it's not actually very, very clear water compared with when I was up West Stowe recently. That is clear water. But yeah, you can see through it. So I'm in about 3.5, 4 foot of water. I don't know whether they're going to go in that. Don't know. I think they like it a little bit more murky along here, I feel. I don't know. We're just going to have to I might give it 2 nights on that spot. And then the 3rd night, if nothing seems to have occurred, we'll have to sling that rod out. I've seen the fish that incredible range out there, which is something I don't particularly want to do either out of here. Not at all really. I just don't think that's a productive idea. I think the chances of them running even further out and going around some horrible barry snaggy thing is yeah, not going to be in my favour at all realistically. Just have to see, but don't know really. But no, we're all sort of tucked away and happy. The wind was blowing and pushing through really hard earlier on, and we'll just sort of calm down and, you know, looking good now. Beautiful. You know, loving the sort of colours and the lights and things like that. That Ian's not going to join me this week. I think he's sort of put off a little bit by the wind, the rain, and the sort of chill that's in the air. It's definitely autumn has arrived, and you know, you can feel it in your bones. I must admit, sitting out like this all the time, I don't think he don't enjoy. So if you don't enjoy it, there ain't no point in doing it really. It just spoils it, doesn't it? Realistically, never ideal conditions at all really. I must admit, I could probably do with a little bit more clothing on. I'm hoping it's got some in the bag really. A bit worrying if I put it through the washing machine and didn't put it in the bag, but there we go. That'll be right. End of the day, not a lot you can do really. I'm here, you know. I don't really feel like I need my winter suit on or anything yet. That would be just a little bit crazy, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, oh well. There's a few lads out on the tower point. A little bit of a social for what I'm going to gather. He's come back from the shop with a fish and chips or something. That time of the day, it's quite good. Good little run up that fish and chip shop middle of the day on a Saturday. Quite nice. But yeah, don't blame them really. If you got someone that's prepared to leave the lake and head out, it's good. We'll look at the signs of fish. There seems to be just signs of fish everywhere. Another problem with this place. Too many signs of fish all over the place. Can't really pinpoint them anywhere in particular, which is, you know, a bit of a shame. But no, it does look good. Certainly does look good. Right, now I'm going to get back inside. I'm actually feeling the cold myself now. Warm up a little bit. It's because of all that rain. Right, I shall see. Start the trip off. Tipping it down with rain. But hey, what an absolute beauty. Get it on the scales. Get that rod back out there. Absolutely fantastic. Well happy with that. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Beautiful, eh? Beautiful. Rightio. Well, that was an amazing result, wasn't it? Quite happy about that. Yeah, good really. Really weird light going on at the moment. There's going to be a sort of sunset or something's going to occur soon. It's really orange and strange. It is absolutely belting it down at the moment. Unbelievable really. A little bit of wind blowing as well, so yeah, unbelievable really. I need to have a play with the left hand rod because I don't think I pulled any of the line, but the bobbin did move a couple of times. It's not come out of the clip. It might mean that's sort of pulled it along the bottom a little bit, so I've got to be pretty mindful about that. It's got a 4-ounce lead on, so it shouldn't do that, but you just don't know. Probably hear the rain out here at the moment. It's unbelievable really. But yeah, that was, well, it was like this when I got that take earlier on. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely lashing it down. But just the colours, just unbelievable, isn't it? It's just beautiful. Look how, you know, the swans out there really picking up the lights and everything. It's pretty good, really. there we go. Right, I'm going to hopefully give it 5 or 10 minutes and wait for it to calm down and have a go at getting that rod back out. I'll just have to see. If not, I'm just going to take a punt and do it, really. You know, I'd rather do it now rather than see it where it lands and do it later. Not even sure what the time is, to be perfectly honest with you. But there we go. Right, let's have a little play with that one then, shall we? One of my favourite little torpedoes. Absolutely blasted off. Unbelievable. There we go. Bless it. Happy with that though. Fish number 2. It's alright. On the spot. I'll have to top the swim up soon if it carries on like this through the night. But there we go. Alright, I'm not going to muck around. More rain heading this way, so I've got to get it back out into the water and get it all sorted out. Really. There we go. What about 17, 18 pound? Absolutely overmade up with that one. That came off the margin shot spot. One happy at all, I tell you. My word. Absolutely ripped off it did. Unbelievable. Right then. Gonna weigh it, get it back, and yeah. There we go. Old chunky common. Happy about that. About 3 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful fish. Hey. Probably about 15 pound, I reckon, something like that. So I'm happy with that. That'll do me. All good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Rightio. Let's get it on the scales and see where we go. Well, morning world. I was hoping to do a bit of video before it started raining, but weren't quick enough. Topped up the swim with 7 or 8 spombs over the right hand rod, and a few sort of catapults over the left hand rod, because I had no idea sort of what they've been eating over the night. After you've seen my results, I just want to sort of like top it up a little bit throughout today, and then get to a period where later on today we can actually put a lot more bait in the swim. I've just noticed my sack on the floor here. Must have dragged over at one point last night. Let's hang it back over there. Hang it in the brambles. Always a good place. Brambles are a nightmare here. Yeah, so well, it's raining already. Unbelievable. Supposed to be showery today, sort of on and off. It just depends, I think, which line of attack anyway, I've got to get in. Hopefully you can. Yeah, we've got to get in. Let's hope I didn't. Rightio, well, we're in now. Didn't last long, did it? I didn't think it would. Bit of a shame. I got my first burrow on the go anyway. Yeah, there's sort of a few little odd showers dotted around. They're not in a straight line, they're just sort of all spotted here, there and everywhere, so I'm going to get a few little breaks in the weather, enough for me to bait up and get a little bit more bait out. But I want to do that at lunchtime. I want to do it now. I just wanted to sort of get a few little spoms out there now for this morning showers. Here we are now, and I'm lucky it may rattle off. Don't know, just have to see. Can't really can't really tell. A lot of fish out there moving last night. Unbelievable amount. Completely amazing, really. But there we go. Rightio. So yeah, interesting. Oh dear. Sort of. Well, I slept until 9 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock old time. So, as it were. Is it? No, it's 10 o'clock. I can't remember. Which now? Yeah. So yeah, it was about 10 o'clock. So that's not too bad for the last fish. Which is about 4 o'clock. So yeah, I could have probably carried on sleeping, but I don't really want to do that. I need to get that little bit of bait out. I think it was the lack of rain that actually woke me up and spurred me on quick. It's not raining. Get up, do some baiting. And I did. Unfortunately, I got one stuck up the tree, which was slightly frustrating. It took me about 5 minutes to get it back in, and I sort of unloop the line and bring it back through the tree and then clip it all back together again. But I hadn't got the glasses on, so it never helped. But there we go. Right, I think my kettle's about to boil, so I'm going to bid you farewell. I'm going to check the weather a little bit, about what sort of wind we've got and things like that. It's like a darkest depths of Calcutta in here at the moment. It'd be nice if I could actually make it a little bit lighter by opening some of the little Mozzie windows. Would be nice. A little dingy day in the bivvy, but there we go. Right, let's crack on. Well, morning everybody. Yeah. Looked at the forecast and it's pretty okay really, you know, just the odd sort of random shower. That was about an hour ago, I think I did the last video, and yeah, it's still raining. I don't particularly want a day in the bivvy. I'm nice to stretch your legs. Sort of eased off for a while, and I went for a little bit of wander around the trees to the back of me because I've got a pretty comfy chair I sit in this bivvy, so it's not too bad. It's a camping chair because I've got the T2, and you've got so much space. It's, you know, you sit in, you know, bring a fishing chair, and I'm not spending a mint on a fishing chair these days. And I've all got camping chairs and everything like that. So I just thought swimming rod tip would knock like that, but I don't think I did really. Sort of like out the corner of my eye. I don't know whether you can hear the rain or anything like that, but it's certainly quite sort of heavy. The level of the lake has come up quite a bit really. It's quite impressive, to be fair. I don't know whether that's going to have any effect on my fishing over the next sort of 24 hours. Just have to see. To be honest with you, if I sort of don't sleep as much as I didn't sleep last night, I've a sneaky feeling that the third night's going to be knocked on the head, because it's just, the old sleep deprivation, you start doing silly things, and I'd rather not lose a fish than being absolutely shattered, and I would actually just not know I'd ever caught it, you know, just sort of try and be sensible about the whole thing really. But yeah, I just have to see really. It's just bright in the distance. That's what's sort of frustrating me at the moment. It's quite bright out there. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I'm gonna charge up my sorry, I just unplugging things. Yeah, I had to charge up my head torches. I always carry two, and you know, because I was out and about, tropping around and things, and in the bivvy as well, because it's like a black hole in here, because I've got the overwrap on. Oh, you can see what I mean about tired. I feel a carp nap coming on this afternoon. Especially if it's doing this still. I think that'll be this thing to go and do. I'll just have to wait and see really. There's not a great deal of video going to be going on today, is there? I don't think. Wasn't a great deal of video going on yesterday either, so the videos are going to be forever getting shorter. I don't know, I just have to see realistically. This fish just walloped out over there. It's quite funny. The spot they always go to the top on over there. The frustrating thing is you can only fish it from sort of what they call a daisy swim, a big lawny swim. Because the angle of the line and what you sort of, you know, you can get them in. It's too far for me to fish it from here. If the first swim where Ian normally fishes it, if he fishes it, if they kite left, you just lose them over boulders. If they kite right, he gets them in. It's a sort of 50-50 gamble, but it's not ideal. There's a sort of nice little hump out there they seem to congregate round. Yeah. So no, it's always a tricky one, that one is, I must admit. The problem is, you know, this bank is brilliant with a strong southwesterly blowing right in your face. And that lawn swim is pretty evil when there's a southwesterly blowing in your face. You know, you need to sort of set up before it arrives and get everything all sorted properly, and then pack up after it's gone. So yeah, I did have a contemplate of that, I must admit, when I drove around yesterday. But just, you're too open, you're too exposed. It's nice sitting here. It's peaceful, quiet and tranquil. Apart from the raindrops keep falling on my head. Instead, I think what I'm getting at the moment is one of them bands. I think we sometimes get a strip that comes up the valley of rain. It seems to go either side of us, but we get a main strip. Ian and I have sat here all one day expecting it not to rain. It just literally just came up the valley and just got rain all down. It was horrible and miserable. There we go. Right, I might just flick you around and show what it looks like outside and see really what you think. There you go. One very wet, miserable day. With the one rain dying down a little bit, and I feel a little bit more confident on the catch and fish. Because at the moment, I don't. I'm hot. Just, you know, I don't really like it when it constantly does this. A little bit of toing and throwing like we've got over the last 24 hours, and they absolutely love, and they stand a fair chance of getting the fish, which was quite good. Nothing to see really. But no, you can see what I mean about that sort of just lighter in the distance, especially sort of over the left, over the forest. So I think we're sort of like sucking up the bad weather up the valley. I can't see to the right of me because of the trees and everything earlier. I had a look up there. It did look like we were going to cop a little bit of rain for a while. Just hoping that pick up the feeding fish realistically. It'd be quite nice. Right, I'm going to tuck myself away back in the bivvy, I think now, and catch up with you later on really. The stuff's getting harder, it's coming in through the door now. Yuck.